Shit.
It's that troublemaker, Sandman. You can't protect him anymore, Chief. The white man's books, they were hidden in his tent. This is treachery against our tribe and our ancestors. Sandman must receive punishment.
He will be scalped. Is there no objection?
What the? He's picking up speed. He's outrunning the horses. This running style, I've seen it before. Where did you learn it? That is not an Indian running style. That's the white man's running style. The style used by the white man to compete for trophies and prize money. It's used for running short distances. What is everybody doing? Put more into your horses. He's escaping into the rocky hills. Don't let him get close to those cliffs. You are unforgivable, Sandman! What? After the horse? Shoot him with the arrows! Did you really come from the same tribe as me, Sandman?
So you were here after all.
Huh?
Why you?
Stop it! Please stop it! Sorry! I'm really sorry, sis.
We're going back together, Sandman. Promise to the Elder and the Chief and everyone that you won't read the white man's books anymore. Apologize and tell them you didn't mean to insult the tribe.
You're wrong. That's where opinions differ, Big Sis. The white man is the enemy, but protecting yourself by understanding the enemy's culture is another way. Our tribe's way of thinking won't work in these times. Everybody thinks that we're being hounded from our ancestors' land, but the white man's basic concept is money. There's no such thing as the ancestors' land anymore. This place belongs to the person that holds the money.
You were always like that since you were a child. Once you've decided, you never cooperated with anyone else. That's why no one ever understands what you're thinking.
Big Sis, let me show you something. It's over there.
What are these things? Is there something you're trying to tell me?
I happened to come across these things 2 weeks ago. Did someone carve them out, or did they scrape them out? They're all perfect spheres. How did they do it? These are all perfectly smooth. Each of these pits is a perfect sphere, and they would have to scrape at an incredible speed to make so many of them.
So what?
I also found some of the white man's books here.
This was done by a white man? You never said that the white man was so close to us.
Take it easy. This guy was alone. He's not an enemy.
How would you know that?
I just discovered that he was running with something in his hand. Stone or iron, something very heavy. Is that it? Is that what scraped the holes in these walls?
Just what are you trying to tell me?
Big Sis, I wanted to say goodbye. I won't be coming back to the village. I'm going on a trip. This is a newspaper. It's a steel ball run race opening. Prize money will be given to the winner. $50 million! Enough of the white man's money to buy this wasteland. Our land since our ancestors' time.
Excuse me. We've had complaints, Mr. Steele. We don't have enough tents. We've had a fire from those tents. And a lion and Komodo dragon have escaped the cages. We don't have enough drinking water. The Orientals are killing, cooking, and eating the dogs. And the French are laying on the beach with their dicks and tits hanging out, and a fight may break out because of it.
What's a Komodo dragon doing on the beach anyway? Understand this. You take care of the trouble. That's what I'm paying for. Don't bother me with it again.
But Mr. Steele, there are too many unpredictable events occurring now. We predicted there would be 500 participants in this contest. About 2,000 people from across America are gathering on this beach. More will come.
Damn. Alright. You can add another $1 million. Do something about it. Go over the budget and increase our capacity 4-fold.
We should move to another room, Mr. Steele. Steel Ball Run press conference is about to start.
Right. I'll be there soon. What am I gonna do? I'm so scared. What's gonna happen if this goes bad? What if this race falls apart?
It's alright, Steven. You've been a promoter for 40 years. Believe in yourself. Do your best, my dear.
Okay, I'll do my best.
There.
Mr. Steven Steele, about the Steel Ball Run race that begins in 2 days. You have repeatedly explained this before, but please explain it to the news readers around the world.
The Steel Ball Run race will start on September 25th, 1890 at 10 a.m. on the Pacific San Diego Beach. The goal will be New York, making it mankind's first North American cross-country horseback race. The distance is roughly 6,000 kilometers. Following this route, the champion will receive $50 million, which will be deposited into the individual's East and West bank accounts. Read the rule book for more details. This race is a first in history. Nobody can predict anything that can happen, with one machine or with one horse.
This race is a sport. Will you be allowed the possession of weapons?
Like the Second Amendment says about the right to bear arms. We cannot take that away with our rules. One might have to spend the night in undeveloped territory, where there will be poisonous snakes and wild animals. As long as it's not considered criminal behavior, we won't say anything about it. The answer is yes. Security during the race should be provided by oneself.
Sir, please tell us some of the champion candidates for this race.
Cowboy of Wyoming, Mountain Tim. He annually travels 4,000 kilometers from the Patrick with 300 cattle. He's quite the looker, too. From the Arab country of Egypt, Ermid Abdal is practicing with a cannon. He crosses the Sahara Desert 3 times annually. And despite having origins from the low social ranks of England, he was raised by royalty and became a genius jockey of the horse racing world. Diego Brando, commonly known as Dio. This Steel Ball Run race will be an event the likes of which the world has never experienced before.
One more question. Is the person behind you your wife? I've heard she's 14.
That has nothing to do with this race. This interview is over.
When the 1,200 entry fee is paid, there will be no refunds due to personal reasons. The start of the race will be in 2 days, and it will be held in rain or shine, or regardless of accidents. Please sign here to acknowledge the rules. We record the rider's fingerprints and horse's nose print on the starting day. Once recorded, exchange of riders or horses is strictly prohibited. This is your player identification card. Number B636.
Hey, never seen these things before. What do you use them for? Whoa! What the hell? I was just making small talk. I was just curious. Why do you have these round things in your gun belt?
Is that so? If there's nothing wrong with the participation fee on the counter, I'll believe you. Count it up, clerk.
There's only 1,180. $20 short.
Are there any discounts?
Of course not. This isn't a general store.
I see. But didn't I just pay? I put it on the countertop. I did put it there.
I haven't issued a receipt, so what's short is short.
Are you sure you won't give me a discount? So it was you, after all. Give me the coins you swiped from me. If I am $20 short, I wouldn't be able to enter the race, would I? I wouldn't be able to enter the race and win, would I? Yo!
The fireworks are up. That's the starting signal. 10 a.m., September 25th, 1890. The Trans-North American Steel Ball Run has finally begun.